We all know that narcissists are full of lies, pretenses, and facades, which leads them to tight-lip their mouths and be cautious about what they say to you. These secrets are their Achilles heel. Naturally, they will make it their mission to guard them with their life. If you are currently having problems making a narcissist talk, you might want to know if it's even worth trying to make them, because there are things you just can't make them say. Watch until the end as I show you 10 things narcissists will never tell you. 1. Their true intentions. Anyone who has dealt with a narcissist knows that the people in question aren't exactly forthcoming with their intentions. Narcissists aren't the dumb fellows you encounter in the streets. They are the ones who are smart enough to fool a bunch of people while climbing up the ladder to become the one who controls the herd. It takes an amount of intelligence to be able to do that. Whether their measures are right or wrong doesn't matter to them. What matters most to narcissists is achieving the goal, and their methods for doing the job aren't as moral as most of us would prefer. Narcissists hide behind their made-up personalities, hiding the true intentions they have for doing anything. They don't like people to know what they are up to behind the scenes, because if it comes to that, then narcissists will be exposed. 2. Insecurities. Narcissists are vulnerable when their secrets are out in the open, and their secrets usually involve their insecurities. Their insecurities are at the root of all their made-up reality, leading them to go to unthinkable lengths to compensate for what they lack. Narcissists want to stay at the top, so they don't go around saying things about their insecurities. They see it as a human flaw that prevents them from reaching out their full potential, a weakness that anyone can use to disadvantage them. And this is pointing out the obvious. But narcissists don't like to put their hearts out in the line. Narcissists try to appear as strong as possible, even though they aren't. 3. I'm sorry. Suppose this isn't your first rodeo with narcissists. In that case, you'll know that saying sorry, or at the very least, being sincere in their apology isn't going to be an option. Narcissists are anything but pure. They are people who don't keep to their word. If you expect them to say they're sorry, you might be waiting for something that's not coming. If it does, there's a big possibility of them doing it just to appease you and regain control in an argument. Narcissists don't ever feel guilty about their actions. For someone to truthfully repent their actions, they must have the right amount of guilt to process the feeling of regret into an apology. But unfortunately, narcissists lack that ability. So saying I'm sorry is just too far away from the narcissist's minds. 4. Their mistakes. Why do you think narcissists hate saying I'm sorry? Well, for one, saying I'm sorry means you are admitting your mistakes or actions. But narcissists don't believe they ever make a mistake or pretend to do so. They won't accept any criticisms except their own. And for them, no other idea is accurate but theirs. Narcissists can't handle losing face, so they will hold on until people lose interest and believe they didn't make a mistake. Narcissists will die before they can freely admit all their wrongdoings. But as long as blood flows through their veins, their list of failures remains in their heads and will not go out anytime soon. 5. I forgive you. For narcissists, forgiving someone is as hard as asking for forgiveness. Apologizing isn't their strongest suit, but neither is forgiveness. Saying I forgive you is close to saying I love you for narcissists. But there is no forgiveness in the narcissist's handbooks, only punishments. And forgiving someone's sins is giving importance to someone other than themselves, which contradicts the whole point of narcissism. Narcissists don't think like us and do not treasure and care for someone like us. Even if narcissists are close to understanding the meaning of love, forgiveness is not an option if the one they love has upset them. Narcissists believe in the saying an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. What someone owes from them, they need to return to them. Forgiveness does not exist in the world of narcissists. Appeasing them is your only way of getting out of trouble. 6. Getting someone in return is necessary. It's a basic human instinct to return the affection given to us. But narcissists are far from the basics. Their instincts know that they have to get something from a relationship. Still, the problem is that they are so focused on the benefit they get, causing them to lose sight of what's vital, their connection with their partners. For them, what's necessary is getting something in return before engaging in a relationship. But narcissists don't say that to their partners. Narcissists fool people into thinking they are unconditionally in love, but expect to get served as someone of importance. Although they don't say it, the narcissists will demand these things with their body language and controlling nature. One way or another, their victims will soon get discarded when narcissists don't find them useful anymore. 7. Their inability to understand. Narcissists try their hardest to fit in with the rest of us, which causes them to hide what they lack. And the lack in question is their inability to understand emotions, whether their own or other people's. So trying to fit in a society full of emotions is terrifying if you have this disability. Still, narcissists hide their insecurities and lackings well, and that may be the payoff for their tight-lipped mouths. Narcissists keep their problems and vulnerabilities at the back of their minds for a reason. That reason may refer to their desire to fool and convince people that they are normal. This leads narcissists to believe this as their reality and forget their true insecure self hidden behind their facade. 8. That they can't feel loved. Narcissists' inability to understand emotions hinders them from feeling all emotions firsthand, which includes the feelings of love. But why do narcissists still get involved in a relationship? That's because mimicking exists. Narcissists are smart enough to understand the patterns of human behaviors, but understanding the reason behind it is something they can't indulge in, which leads them not to admit their difficulties in feeling love and forging love. Narcissists can never go around saying to people they can't understand or feel what love is if they want to have someone as their source. 9. They won't admit they need you to thrive. Narcissists are so self-absorbed, they refuse to acknowledge that they rely on others to function. They hide behind their status or rank to excuse themselves for needing someone to carry their baggage or someone to follow them around to do their bidding. Likewise, in a relationship, narcissists will pull on and act as the alpha, giving provision and protection to the relationship. In reality, the other person is the one who is keeping their relationship intact. So if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, don't get fooled by the threats because they are the ones that need you, not the other way around. Number 10. Admit they need therapy. Almost all, if not all, narcissists refuse to acknowledge that they require therapy or counseling. Narcissists see therapy as a threat to their fragile egos, and they think admitting they need help is a sign of weakness. So hearing them say they need therapy right through their mouths is impossible. Narcissists only value having power over something or someone. That is their coping mechanism to compensate for what they lack. Generally, narcissists will have as many secrets as they try to withhold from getting out. Reputation for them is vital. Narcissists know that words could make or break them. After establishing the foundation of their deceit, narcissists will be very careful with exposing themselves, or they will be out in the open in seconds. Did you find this video interesting? What do you think? Leave a comment below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Watch this next video right here.